Trading finally made sense when I figured out this one thing. Sometimes you might hear supply and demand, you might hear support and resistance. Y'all, as an elementary school teacher, my literal job every day was to make things simple for my kids to learn. So you do not have to be a rocket science to learn how to actually trade, all right? All this means, guys, is this is where price has reacted previously and it may react again. That's simple. So in this video, I'm going to break down what support and resistance is and actually how to find this on the chart so that you can go ahead and stop guessing and actually be able to make trades confidently, because now you are aware of where buyers may step in the market. All right, y'all. So let me get right to it. Make sure you have a pen and paper because note takers are money makers, okay? So first things first, what is support? Currently where you are, there is a floor, right? And you're not falling through that floor. So simply think about that. On your chart, there are levels of support where price is unable or it has stopped at this particular level. Basically, it's not falling through or it's not continuing down, okay? So what creates a support level or a support zone? What that is if price has reacted to that level more than one time, then that level now becomes a level of support. So let's think of an easy number, level 100, right? Price 100. So let's say price has touched that level one time, two times, three times. What you do now, my friends, that is now a level of support. Price has been able to break through that level. And all that means, guys, is that buyers have stepped in at that level and prevented price from continuing to drop, okay? So if you're in a put position, right, or you are predicting that price is continuing to go down, it's very important to know of that support level so that you can react to that prior to guessing and wondering why price has bounced at this level. And I'm gonna show you on a real chart in real time how you can find these and an example of this. All right, so contrary to support, we are gonna be talking also about resistance, right? So wherever you are right now, there is a ceiling. If you would throw a ball up, right, and it would hit the ceiling, what would it do? It would bounce down, okay? So think of that exact example when it comes to charts. There are levels of resistance, and levels of resistance are created when sellers step in and prevent price from continuing to rise, okay? So let's use a real example of a chart. Think of a level as 120. Okay, 120. And price has risen and what? Bounced down or had a pullback from that level of 120. And what do we need when it comes to creating a level of resistance or support? We need multiple reactions or multiple touches, right? And in the case of resistance, a touch or reaction is a pullback or a bounce down. So we have a level of resistance at 120. Price has reacted, bounced down. Price has reacted, bounced down. Price has touched, bounced down. Now gives me, my friend, is a level at 120. So if I was in a call position, y'all, why would I care? I want to know where price has reacted previously so I can make an informed decision. Once again, we do not have to guess as traders. We have prior price action to make our informed decision on trades. So like I said in the beginning of the video, you don't have to guess anymore once you have figured this out. This is why where the light bulb went off for me as a trader, I know why prices is reacting the way it is, because of support and resistance levels or zones. So now I'm gonna show you step by step of how to find the support and resistance levels or zones, the supply and demand levels, all those fancy names. Basically, y'all, where price has reacted previously and where it may react again. And I'm gonna show you on the charts to do that also. But first, step one, look at the big picture. So start at the 4-hour time frame on whatever ticker you are planning to trade. All right, y'all, I can show you better than I can tell you. I'm going to show you on real charts right now. All right, y'all, so let's go step by step of how to actually find these levels of support and resistance or support and resistance zones. Remember, they might call them supply and demands, y'all. We're just trying to make it simple. Ain't nobody trying to make it confusing, okay? So step one, zoom out. We're on the 4-hour time frame first. Just simply need your horizontal tool, and I'm on tradingview.com, right? It's just a charting platform that anyone can get. It's a subscription-based platform, so you can get your subscription, or you can just chart on whatever brokerage you're using. So you can go to the line tool here, right? And what we're looking for is the horizontal line, not the horizontal ray. You can also, if you're using a Mac, you can do Option H, or if you're using a PC, you can do Alt H for the hotkey. If you don't want to do that, you just load it up by clicking on it, and then you just hover over the area you want to drop it. I want to make a quick point when it comes to finding these levels. Don't worry about, oh, is it a body touching or is it the wick touching? It's a touch, right? So some form of the candle or part of the candle is touching, but if it is a wick that you're capturing, just make sure you get the top of that wick, okay? So we have a reaction here, right? We have about like 2 touches here. And what we're looking for, like I said previously, is just where price has reacted. So we look across the board, like we zoom out, and then we look to see where price has reacted previously, and we create a horizontal line here. So I have another line here, right? And now when I'm scrolling out, I just want to look to the left. This is where price has happened already, so that we can see, we look to the left to trade on the right, okay? So just looking for reactions, right? Multiple touches at a specific level. We don't want a whole bunch of lines, but we want to make sure that we have some sort of representation. So touches, let me get this highlighting tool here, right? So that you can see touches are here. You see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great level here. Here's another level here. There's a lot of touches here. Touch here, touch here, touch here, reaction here. So I want you to see that this is what we call touches. And I'm not going, it's not, like I said, it's not rocket science, y'all. It's literally just going through and seeing where price has reacted previously, okay? And just create the line, okay? So we have created the 4-hour line, right? Another reaction here, bunch of touches here. You see 1, 2, 3, 4 here, right? Love it. So we have some levels. If I have about 3 or 4 or horizontal reactions. And now let's go on to the hourly time frame here, okay? So what we want to do on the hourly time frame, we start on the 4-hour, then we drop down to the hourly time frame and do the exact same step, right? We just look for reactions on this time frame also, okay? So here we go. We're just looking to see, once again, multiple touches at a specific level. And then we're looking across the way to see, across price, to see where price has touched that level multiple times. Look at this level. And this was my hourly level. So that shows that it's a strong level for the 4-hour and the hourly. Okay, so we're just going through and making sure that we're creating these levels. You don't want a whole bunch of levels, like I said before. The 4-hour level matches up. You don't need to create another level on the hourly level, okay? So just looking to see, these levels look really good. They matched up really nicely, okay? And I want you to see that levels are definitely a thing, okay? Look at where price reacted here. This was a level from the 4-hour time frame that I got, right? You saw me create the levels in real time. This is a level that I marked. So what this shows me is that price had a huge reaction to this point here. This was a great level of support. So what I'm gonna do, what we do with these levels, y'all, is that when you're trading now to the right, when price gets to this 96.13, I am gonna be looking for a reaction to this level. If I'm in a put play, if I'm in a play to the downside like this, if I'm looking to go down, hey, I'm looking to see, because price has reacted previously, it may do that. So what do I do if I'm in a put play? Make sure I'm ready to take profit here. I draw these levels every day for my group fresh so that individuals inside the academy have access to these levels, because just like in this example here, if you did not know of this particular level and you're like, yes, we're in a put play, it's going to do awesome, you're not aware that price may react here and you get stuck in a bounce. So I love being able to teach individuals how to actually do this on a daily basis. And we talk about levels in real time while we're live trading with everyone, because the simple fact that we're truly an academy in regards to your learning. Like, we want that to be the forefront of what we do, because it's best to know how to actually trade. One of our things that we say in the academy is that we teach you how to fish. Right? We want to make sure that you actually know how to trade and what you're doing. So what I do now, y'all, once I have my 4-hour levels drawn, my critical levels, zones, supply and demand, support resistant levels, whatever they want to call it, levels. Once I have those drawn on the 4-hour and the 1-hour, now I'm actually trading with those intraday on the 2-minute time frame and the 5-minute time frame. Okay? So I am not doing anything crazy. This is all I do. Like, we did this first thing pre-market, where we drew our levels pre-market, and that's it. Now we have these levels on our chart now. We have these zones or areas that price has reacted previously. And what do? we trade our simple strategy that we learned in the academy and use these levels. So we have our strategies that teach us how to get in or why to get in and when to get out of a trade. And we use these levels to help us take profit because of the simple fact that price may react. So we have to be aware of these. So it's simple like that. That's it. That's all it is. So all you do, my friends, now, since you have a simple blueprint on how to actually draw these levels, practice on your watch list. Draw these levels. The only wrong thing you could do, my friend, is doing nothing. Okay? So rewatch this video over and over again till it starts to make sense. Okay? Because levels, it did not come to me right away. Don't listen to people if they say, oh, they're just naturally. Ain't nobody naturally nothing. Ain't no doctor naturally woke up and knew how to do brain surgery. Let's be for real. Everybody had to learn something and practice over time. Let's just be for real. Yeah? So don't feel bad if the levels look crazy in the beginning. Keep going. Keep doing it. You'll get it. You will trust me. You'll get it. And I'm so grateful that you're here and learning this skill. It means a lot to me to know that a lot of us individuals that were scared of the stock market, me one of them, is now using this to generate income and change our lives. So kudos to you for doing awesome. Kudos to you for changing your life and your family's life. This situation or this skill is not just for you. It's for all the people around you to understand that once they see you doing it, that means that they can do it too. So keep going. You got this. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe if you have not done so yet. And give me a thumbs up. Please help me get this video to 1,000 likes. I would truly appreciate that. All right? All right, y'all. So I hope you learned something today and understand that you do not have to be a complete genius to make money in this market. Listen, there's a lot of verbiage out there. Supply and demand, support, resistance, critical levels, all that, my friends. Listen, you have found a simple video that shows you exactly how to find these critical levels. And if you want to learn a simple strategy that you can use to trade day in and day out and not feel like you are confused or lost and want to be with a group of like-minded individuals, go ahead and comment the word trade down below or simply click the link in my description box. You know, we kind of cool people, I feel like. You know, we have fun and we make it simple. So if you want to actually learn from an elementary school teacher of over 15 years, comment the word trade down below and you know I got you.